Hello internet, my name is Hazel, and it's not Friday, it's not Saturday, it's nowhere close to vlog time, but I'm really excited. There was some really cool news, and I wanted to talk about it, so here's the deal. There was a new dev water cooler posted, which if you're not familiar is just a blog that the developers of World of Warcraft like to put out every now and then when there's like a concept they're working on or an issue they're fighting with, or you know, just something that they're thinking about so that they can be sort of transparent with their design process in some ways and kind of give you an idea of what it is they're talking about. But in this case, it was used as more of an announcement. So what they said, it was all about flying in Draenor, and I'm going to stick a link to it at the very top of the description down below, so go read it yourself. But the gist of it is that at some point during 6.2, they're adding flying to Draenor. Woo! And it's going to be unlocked by a meta achievement. It's going to be unlocked by a pretty extensive meta achievement, and this meta achievement, I think, is going to accomplish a lot of the goals, all of the goals that keeping us from flying was supposed to accomplish. So, in order to be able to fly in 6.2, what this achievement needs from you: A, you need to have Explore Draenor. Draenor exploration achievements need to be done. So, you get on your pony and go into every corner of Draenor until you have that achievement. You're gonna need it. B, you need to discover 100 Draenor treasures. If you did any garrison resource farming, you may have already done this, but check on it. Check on it in your achievements to see sort of how many you've discovered, see if you've gotten to 100 yet. And if not, I highly recommend the Handy Notes Draenor Treasures add-on. It will mark your map with their locations, and it's very easy to just zip around and grab all of them, and you'll get a bunch of resources while you're at it. So yes, A, Explore Draenor. B, 100 Draenor Treasures. C, Lore Master of Draenor. Now this is fine for me because I got this when Draenor first came out. I was very excited about questing in Draenor, and on my first quest through, when I was leveling my first character, I did the Lore Master of Draenor achievement. So I'm done. If you're not, I would get on it. You're going to need Lore Master of Draenor if you want to be able to fly. It's a little time consuming, but you make hella gold, and it's really fun. The questing in Draenor really was very good. So if you never finished it, I recommend that you get back out there and you do it. You're going to need it. And you'll make some cash while you're at it, so that's not too bad. What was that? A, B, C. D, Securing Draenor. This one I actually don't have yet. I'm going to have to grind that out. My plan is to grind this out tonight, probably after raid, depending on how much patience I have. Securing Draenor is granted for completing all of the Apexis dailies at least once. You know, the Darktide Roost, the Pit, Shatrath, those kind of things. Now, you don't have to wait for the dailies to pop up if you're missing some of them like me. I've only done about half of them. What you can do if you're missing some of them is you can buy, for 200 garrison resources each, scouting missives for each of the, scouting missives from your garrison. There's a vendor in your garrison, the same guy that gives you like the trait rerolling thingy doodles. So you can buy these scouting missives for 200 garrison resources, and those will let you go do the quest, and those are actually doable as many times as you want. So if you're trying to like grind Apexis crystals for 6.2, and you've got lots of garrison resources, but you're low on Apexis crystals, you can do these over and over again if you want. But in any case, completing these different objectives through the scouting missives, which are not time locked, you just buy them with the resources. You can just do that all at once. So go ahead and grind that out. You will need a couple garrison resources if you're going to go that route, but it's not that much. And at this point, you're probably got quite a few on whatever character you level first. And then finally, this thing you can't do yet, and that is going to be getting revered with the 3 factions in Tanaan Jungle. So that is going to basically require you to, in 6.2, go through Tanaan, do the Tanaan campaign, and then do the reputations. They're not going, from what I understand, and I haven't messed too much with them on the PTR yet, but from what I understand, they're not going to be super duper just kill this one type of mob 800 times like the other Draenor reps are. There's some questing involved. So once you've finished Tanaan Jungle, I don't know exactly what your reputations are going to be, but you only need to be revered with these 3 factions. You do not need to grind them all the way to Exalted. It's just going to require you to do a decent amount of work in Tanaan. You can't just blow right past it and get flying and then fly through it your first time. You are going to need to be grounded your first time. But once you have all of those things, you're done. So to recap, Explore Draenor, 100 Draenor Treasures, Lore Master of Draenor, Securing Draenor, so the Apexis dailies, and Revered with the 3 Tanaan factions. So once you've done that, there is going to be an achievement, and that achievement is called Pathfinder of Draenor. It will grant you the Soaring Sky Terror, which is a Rylak mount. It's a non-store Rylak mount. And then in a future patch, So not 6.3, but like at some point during 6.2, they'll put out one of those mini patches, like 6.2 point whatever. And that patch will unlock flying for everybody that's completed that achievement. It was worded kind of oddly in the dev cooler. I'm assuming that in the future, I mean, if you don't get around to it by then, you can still do that achievement whenever and unlock flying. And the great thing is, once you've done that once, you have flying unlocked for your account. So all of your alts will be able to fly in Draenor and Tanaan Jungle from level 90. So if you're leveling new alts through Draenor, you don't have to do it on the ground after you completed this. I am so happy. I'm gonna do so many pet battle dailies. I'm gonna go fight Tar the Terrible without having to climb up his ogre hill. I'm gonna do archaeology. Oh man, I'm going to. All right, I'm talking big right now because I'm really excited. But I want to get all of those rare Draenor archaeology thingy doodles that you can stick in your garrison. I want to fill up that whole half my garrison that I never go into with archaeology thingy doodles. And I think it's a really great compromise because in order to unlock flying, you have to see all the stuff. Which is, you know, the concern was that people would bypass all the stuff and you know, miss out on a bit of the magic. So you are exposed to the magic, you gotta do it, but you only gotta do it once and then you're good and you're done and you can fly in Draenor before Draenor is even over. Oh, I'm so happy that I could do a penguin dance and, you know, I'm in a weird mood, so I think I'm just gonna. It's occurred to me I don't actually know how penguins dance. It's a little too hot to be wearing this, but I figured it made sense because there's no flying and penguins can't fly, but now we can fly. And penguins probably still can't fly. I didn't think my analogy through. Let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Seriously, let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Bye.